Hello, and welcome to Mikey's Film Corner. I'm your host, Mikey, and if you're watching this video on December 25th, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. If you're not, Happy Holidays. Today, we'll be talking about our second edition of Blank Years Later reviews, and that second edition is going to come with a movie that I fear I had to talk about at some point. So, without further ado, the 25th anniversary of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So, what is the Grinch? Who is the Grinch? Why is the Grinch? How is the Grinch? You might not be asking that question, but I'll put that question out there for you. What you should be asking is, what is this movie? Why does it exist? How does it exist? How does this even happen? Why is Jim Carrey on the poster? Well, let me tell you. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a children's book from the 1960s. It was made into a 1967 television special, 1966, I forgot which year it was. And that TV special was huge on television. One of the many big TV specials in the 1960s, along with A Charlie Brown Christmas and the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that on television have been playing constantly on either streaming services or on television for years. And it's still a big tradition to many families in America. Now, this one is a little different. This was one of the big theatrical movies of a Dr. Seuss adaptation and one of the first to ever do it. Well, not one of the first, but one of many. Basically, this is a redone, modernized-ish version of the same TV special and book that you're already recognizing. However, there's some changes. The question we should be asking is, does it hold up? Well, the movie kind of follows the same story like the book and the TV special. There are some major changes, though. Like, the hooves in Whoville look a little creepy looking, but the makeup department did what they could, and I think they did a pretty good job. The Grinch looks fantastic. Jim Carrey pulls off the Grinch face almost instantly. It's like he was almost meant and born to be the Grinch. It's crazy. Or should I say, the Grinch. I don't know. That was my impression of the Grinch. Let me know in the comments below if I did that well. I don't think I did, but the Grinch was always a lovable and adored character in media for years, especially in books. So it was almost inevitable he was going to get a big motion picture on the screen. There's some problems, though. This movie's a little too crude, and that's kind of a big problem. I'm okay with some potty humor here and there. But for a PG-rated kids movie like this, a little bit too much, just a little bit. Now, I've seen this movie countless of times, and as a kid, I probably remember a couple lines like that, the Grinch bit. But I also remember Where Are You Christmas by Faith Hill, which was originally supposed to be performed by Mariah Carey. Fun fact, her name's still credited as a songwriter. Go look it up, I'm not joking. And one cool thing I learned was the girl who played Cindy Lou Who is actually a kick-ass rock star. That's pretty cool. But, you know, she did an album recently. She did a redone version of Where Are You Christmas, and that is so cool. Shout out Taylor Hanson. I think that's her name. Could be wrong about that. But, yeah, this movie's a little too crude. It's got a lot of weird adult jokes for a kid's movie. Maybe too many adult jokes. And that's okay. You can have a couple adult jokes, but this kind of crossed the border. This was getting close to a PG-13 rating. Hell, maybe even an R rating. It was getting pretty close. So, from that side of the movie, not the greatest, especially a certain scene with the mayor's wife. Yikes. I don't know about that one. The Grinch has like a sweater and he's launched from something into the mayor's wife. I'm just going to keep that out of context because that's a literal scene in the whole movie. But regardless, outside of the potty humor and the weird adult jokes that I'm pretty sure don't work now, 25 years later, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't think they do personally. The movie is charming and actually really sweet. There's a sentimental message to it. And yeah, Where Are Your Christmas has stood the test of time 25 years later, and it's still a really great song. And, yeah, I still enjoy it. It's a little outdated. What am I going to give a rating to this? I guess I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite adaptation of The Grinch. I actually prefer the old 60s one more than this one, and the 2018 one with Benedict Cumberbatch. While I do appreciate that one a little more, I actually prefer the 60s one more. It's the one I grew up with. It's the one everyone knows. You've seen on TV countless of times. Everyone knows that one from the bottom of their hearts. And my heart shrunk 2 sizes the first time I saw this because what was this movie? And then it grew right back as an adult because I realized it's actually kind of funny, but it's still really weird. But yeah, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. It's funny, too crude though, a little too crude. The story's about the same. They give a backstory to the Grinch that I thought was really cool, but other than that, nothing crazy. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash the like button and smash that subscribe button. Merry Christmas to anybody watching, and happy holidays. And yeah, more reviews are on the way. I'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas.